Can't believe we're actually doing this.
I mean, you are the first guy who didn't ask for feet pics.
It's a second date thing.
Drop is a Hitchcockian suspense thriller with a modern twist. It takes the trope pioneered by When a Stranger Calls, a protagonist being tormented over the phone by an unseen antagonist, into the age of smartphones. Rather than getting terrorized over a phone call, Meghann Fahy's Violet receives a series of menacing memes and threatening text messages. A lot of films like this get ruined by contrived plot twists or stupid character decisions that break your immersion, but thankfully Drop has none of them. The film has a lot of twists and turns, but it never goes so far beyond the pale that it breaks your suspension of disbelief. And Violet is much smarter than the average thriller protagonist in how she handles the situation. Drop is a masterfully crafted thriller that concisely sets up an intriguing mystery, then keeps you on the edge of your seat looking for answers as it builds to an action-packed climax. It's a ton of fun to follow the clues and piece it together, and Fahy is spectacular.
First date jitters.
No, you're killing it.
Christopher Landon is one of my favourite filmmakers working today. The Happy Death Day films were a genre-bending delight, and his body swap slasher Freaky is one of my absolute favourite movies. But I was still skeptical about Drop because he's untested in this realm of straightforward suspense. He has no genre trickery to hide behind. The story has to speak for itself. And honestly, I think he knocks it out of the park. He keeps us locked into Violet's perspective, rooting for her to get out of this awful predicament, all while ratcheting up the tension. It keeps you guessing as you try to figure out who's sending these pesky drops. And the answer is a surprise. It's not one of the most obvious suspects, but at the same time it also makes total sense.
It's never the person you most suspect. It's also never the person you least suspect, since anyone with half a brain would suspect them the most.
Meghann Fahy finally gets a chance to show off her chops as a leading lady in Drop, and her performance is a big reason why the movie is so consistently compelling. Fahy was the best face actor on The White Lotus until Carrie Coon came along. She can tell you exactly what her character is thinking without saying a word, and she puts those skills to good use in this role. She does a brilliant job of playing someone who's going through deep turmoil and distress and desperately trying to hold it together and act like everything's fine. Brandon Sklenar provides strong support as her date with the patience of a saint, and I won't spoil who the villain is, but when they're outed, they have a ton of fun playing into the mustache-twirling villainy.
What is this? What is this with the BlackBerry all the time now? You know, it's really getting annoying.
Well, I was listening. I'm supposed to be meeting
What do
Wanda.
you do all day long? Is this BlackBerry thing?
Well, because she was going to tell me when her break was coming up. I'm going to stop by and visit her.
You're supposed to be talking to me. We're having lunch, you know?
I usually hate when movies plaster text messages over the frame and make them part of the composition. And this movie's entire plot is driven by text messages, so that could have ruined it. But it works really well here. You're so eager to see what each text says that you don't think too much about how it's being delivered to you. Little details like reflecting the text onto a mirror help make it seem less uncanny that there are giant words floating around the screen.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Gillian Jacobs and Chris Roach's script never gets complacent. They're constantly raising the stakes, dropping new clues, and building the suspense. Bear McCreary constructs a tense, nail-biting musical score in the spirit of Bernard Herrmann. Drop is anchored by fantastic performances, and it's really tightly edited. It kept me engaged from start to finish. If you're looking for a solidly made thriller that'll keep you hanging in suspense for a couple of hours, look no further.
So, how's this date going?
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.